Hey guys, so I wanted to make a video for those of you that have thinning hair like myself. Lost some here in the back, crown area. Obviously front is receding here, but I'm gonna show you some pretty good techniques to where you can make it look like you got a great head of hair. So, got my shades on, just a little bit of anonymity, keep it a little private, but I'm gonna make it quick. I know nobody wants to watch a 20-minute video, so I'm gonna make it as quick as I can. And it is a quick process. So just straight out the shower, just towel dried my hair. I'm gonna towel dry it a little bit more just to make sure that it's all good. Kind of just lay it down a little bit, and then I'm gonna show you my process, and I think you'll be pretty surprised about how it turns out. So just kind of lay it down a little bit. And first thing I do, this is my favorite product, Salon Graphics Mega Hold. Works really well. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just take this and just do a light little spray over your hair. And what that does is it just kind of puts like a base layer of like tackiness, so the products will adhere to your scalp. And then second step, Toppik. And for me, I use dark brown because my hair is a dark brown color. This stuff is fabulous. A little bit expensive, but it lasts quite a while. So here's a shot of that. You can get it Amazon, pretty much anywhere. So I'm gonna take that. Also, spend about $10, get you a good handheld large mirror so you can, see your whole scalp and everything like that. So I'm gonna take the mirror. I'm gonna kind of start with the crown. Just kind of sprinkle a little bit back around here, and then I'm gonna sprinkle some in the front. And if it gets if it gets on your forehead a little bit, like you'll see, don't sweat it, because we're gonna clean that up. So you can already tell it looks a lot better just with that Toppik alone. But we're gonna do a couple other things that you might think are a little bit crazy, but you know what? If it makes your hair look better, why not do it, right? So I trim my own hair. I mean, it's not complicated. So I take clippers and I'll clean up the sides and I'll edge everything up, and it's so simple to do. So I figured, why not, just do it myself instead of paying for somebody to do it. So I kept the little hair clippings. And I know it sounds crazy to some, but once you see what I got going on here, you'll understand why. So you take, actually first, before that, I'm gonna do another thin layer of the Salon Graphics hairspray. So quick little spray of that to kind of seal in that Toppik a little bit. And then we're gonna take little pinches of the hair clippings. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring down the hairline that's thinning and kind of blend it in a little bit. That way the Toppik's not just in front, it looks like you have powder on the really thin areas. So we're gonna blend it in really well, so it doesn't look like we're doing what we're doing. So take your hair clippings, just kind of fill them in randomly along your hairline, and you want to the hairspray will help them adhere to your scalp a little bit. They're not going to stick really hard, but they're also not going to move real easily. So I'm gonna take another little pinch of the hair clippings. It's another little bit. And we're gonna sprinkle that around. Just gonna take my finger, just gonna add that in. And then keep on going just a little bit. We're not gonna overdo it, but we're also gonna make it look good. And then I'll show you how to clean it all up afterward to where it really looks good. Everything will look on point, and I think you'll be happy with the results and how everything turns out. So, you know, this works great for your daily whatever, you know. Now, if you're going swimming, going to ride a motorcycle, you can do this, but you might want to go ahead and throw a ball cap over your head just to kind of keep things intact. So here's what we got so far. So you can see hairline starting to look better. Quick process. So before we spray any more hairspray and then get it real like sticky or whatever, what I do is I take, so this little brush, it comes in a Just for Men hair dye pack. So instead of me using the brush for the beard dye, actually I just use the glove and just wipe it on with my hand. So I have this clean brush left over. And I'll take this and I'll go along my forehead and just kind of clean up the excess residue of the hair clippings and the Toppik, and just kind of let it fall right here in the sink. We'll just wash it down afterward. They're just small hair clippings, so they can just go down the drain easily. I'm gonna do this, let's just press this down a little bit. So, I mean, it's a really simple process once you get it down, once you get used to it. So you can see it already looks a lot better. And what you could do also is, if you want to go back over for some reason, if you think it's, you know, looking a little bit, and you can even put more hair clippings and bring your scalp down a little bit lower. I'll just show you real quick, like what you can do, because the hair just naturally it sticks to itself. So if you just connect it to other pieces of other little hair fibers that you've put up there, it'll connect to those, and it also connects to the Toppik really well, which is like an artificial hair fiber. So it's, the Toppik alone is very, very similar to human hair. And you can even like press it down and make some of them like stick out a little bit if you think, you know, unless you want like a really clean line. Some people probably don't want that clean line look. Maybe they think it looks artificial like that, but for me, I actually like the clean line. And I've been doing this technique for a while, and trust me, nobody nobody knows that it's going on. So just gonna take a close look here. Looks pretty good. Adding in a little bit more. Video is only at 10 minutes, so we're making good time. Once you get this down, I mean, it's a 3-minute, 5-minute process. I mean, if you could do that each morning to make your hair look a lot better, then why the hell not, you know? So I'm gonna take that. So you can kind of see, if you see like a little, you know, thin area like that, just drop a little bit more. And then you can, you know, you can do it like that. And then if you want to, you can take a little more of the Toppik and just go along the edge a little bit, just to kind of blend all the color in really well, and just kind of a final little step. Take your brush again. You always want to brush before you do your final spray of hairspray, because the hairspray, it'll get sticky on your forehead and it'll make the Toppik not as easy to come on. And I'll show you what the best last step is to make it look like it's, you know, really good. So take your hairspray, just kind of go over it. You wanna go over it in the front really well. Go over it, the crown area. So here in the front, spray it on there. Wait just a few seconds, and then what I like to do is kind of press this down a little bit. You can kind of, it's better to wait until the hairspray is almost dry to do it, because if you do it when it's wet, sometimes it'll stick to your fingers. But if you press it down like that, I'm gonna do a little bit more. And this hairspray, the reason I love this hairspray, I mean, it holds really well, but it also has a good, it sprays really well. It has a good, like, just the right amount of force that you need. So I'm gonna go there. You can also go back with the brush a little bit. Press everything down. And if you, like I was saying earlier, some people like it all edged up. If you like it pretty well edged up, you can take just a pair of beard trimmers or whatever you edge up your hairline with, and you can actually go through. Sorry, it's a little bit loud. You can go through, and you can just edge it up. You don't want to overdo it, but, you know, if you just want to make for a cleaner look. And I know that was just a quick kind of clean up. So you use plenty of this, you know, just to make sure it all stays intact, and it will, trust me. Unless you get like a, I don't know, like a monsoon gust of wind, it's gonna be all good. You can last step. You can always take a towel and just kind of clean the forehead off. So when I look at, you can see the crown of my head. I mean, remember how it was before, where it was really thin looking, and then now it looks really, really full. And you can even add more if you want to make it, you know, the thicker you want to make it or whatever, but it worked great. So just last touches here, and I'm being a little more picky than I normally would, just because I'm making a video. I want to make everybody comfortable with what their process and what they're doing. And so, I mean, this is stiff right now. Like, it's not going anywhere. So, I mean, whatever, you can even, honestly, it could even rain a little bit and it's not going to mess it up. I mean, if it's just a fairly light rain. Now, if it's pouring down, then you might have some problems, but that's where the ball cap comes into play. But anyway, guys, I hope you like this video. May seem a little pretentious, a little, you know, whatever, but hey, I mean, if it can prevent you from looking bald, you know, it takes years off your life. So I'm 43. If I just left my hair bald, I might look 43. I think a lot of people don't think I'm 43 now because I've got this wonderful set of hair. But anyway, leave me some comments. If you have any tips that I can add to it, any kind of criticism, whatever. You know, I can take whatever kind of comments that you guys put out there, and I'd love to hear them and just see what your thoughts are, and I'd love to see some pics of anybody that does it to kind of see how it works out for them and everything. So, all right, guys, appreciate it, and if you can throw me a like on the video, I would appreciate that as well. If this is something that, you know, helps you out and adds to your self-confidence and, you know, all that good stuff. So, all right, guys, appreciate it. Thanks for watching.